Anyway, something I didn't think about is how are we gonna do points?
Ooh,
Because
right, we've got to do separate top three from the teams. So let's
I,
go
I feel
try and tackle the top three first.
I feel like just a point for each position.
Now, but then again, the top three could be completely wrong. It could be different. I say a point for the driver, correct driver being on.
Okay,
So
so
like,
as in a point for the driver, the a point for them being on the podium.
yeah,
Okay,
for each driver.
yeah,
So say you get Norris, Charles, and Oscar, but they're all in the wrong place. You end up
yeah.
with 3 points.
Okay,
Um, then if they're in the correct place, you get an extra point.
yeah,
So you could add for 6 points.
yeah, yeah. So three.
Just from the race, or
I'm just gonna put this somewhere. Three correct. All 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 correct. You get 6 points. Um,
two correct.
two
No, you
correct.
can't. You can't get 5 points.
There's no way of getting
Mm,
5 points.
You could get two correct in the right place, so that'd be four.
Yeah.
You then get three with having either
You get 3 points. So you
three but in
have
the wrong place
one correct or
and one on podium in the wrong place.
on podium,
And then you could also
wrong
get three
order.
points for all on podium.
Yeah, on the podium, wrong order, or um,
All on the podium, wrong order.
yeah, I've got that one there. Is it? Wait, that's the only way you can get 3 points because you have one correct.
No, you could have one correct, one on the podium but not in the right place, and then one completely
Ah,
wrong.
yeah.
3 points.
Okay, one position correct, one driver correct on the podium, and then 2 points for just one driver or two drivers
One
wrong order,
driver. Yeah.
and then
And then 1 point for just
one
one
driver
driver
wrong
being that.
position.
And
And
then
then,
0 for nothing.
yeah.
All right. And that
And
works for
then,
both quali and race. So
yeah.
now how are we doing teammates? So just do 1 point for correct or
Yeah,
0
1
for
point for
wrong.
just correct. Uh, yeah, so in a race weekend, you could get a maximum of 10,
10,
20,
20,
20,
12,
32
32.
points. 30 for a max of 32 points.
Fair enough.
And then in a sprint weekend, that'd be 64 points.
Ooh, should we have some bonus points?
I feel like I want bonus points, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's going to bite me in the bum when we get to the other end of the season and you're ahead just because of the bonus points. And also,
That's
how do I give the AI bonus points?
Maybe we have a different way of bonus points for each race. So there's a different way to get a bonus point for each race. So we've got every race there's a new prediction
Oh, what? So it's like a
every time.
each race we get a different prompt.
Yeah.
Like let's say for this race it's number of safety cars, and then
Ooh, yeah.
China it's number of pit stops. I feel like I mean I feel like I'd run out of ideas pretty quick.
Nah, I could guess. Yeah.
I mean, there's 24
Well, you've got a
races
number
and
of penalties given
24.
up. Stops.
How many penalties does Ocon get?
Just Archon. Just
Well,
Archon.
yeah. Remember, every time it's a penalty, it's 10 seconds to Ocon.
All right. How many pit stops? How many safety cars? How many drivers out? Well, I could have
What's the fastest pit stop?
hmm,
Like time. See, I told you you'd run out of ideas pretty quick. Number of overtakes. See, we need
most
24 and we've only got
positions gained.
positions gained.
Most
By,
position gained by a driver over the whole race.
as in, what driver gains the most, or
Yeah,
how many
what
they
driver gained?
get.
We could do both if it gives us more ideas,
Yeah, we'll put that.
and then we could do the opposite. Most lost.
Who gained the most, and then how many the most gained, and then we do the reverse of that. Most lost. Who lost? Who 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 lost the most?
Driver of the day.
Oh, that is a. Oh, that would be funny. Imagine you get
Or
that correct. Imagine you put like Norris. You put Norris for that, and then he finishes 20th in qualifying, and you're like, no, he's 20th, but he's gonna get driver of the day.
thing is, bonus points are probably going to be quite a lot, so I wouldn't add
Um,
add for my overall championship.
yeah, if we're doing this for bonus points, we do it that you have to get dead on, and you get like 5.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
We need like 16 more.
I've got more. Most mistakes made
How do you
by a
quantify that?
driver. Yeah, because they're not going to show them all, are they?
Because if Stroll goes wide, and I've put Stroll, and like someone's put Stroll, but like I don't know, Behrman crashes into the wall 3 times. Like,
Okay, yeah, that won't work. Um,
I mean, we don't need to think of all of them now. We've got enough to go for like
just in the first few races.
that. We've got
I'm gonna,
8. We've got 8, and then we've got 2 if we need to. So that's what.
mm,
China's round 2, Japan round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8 is Monaco. So we've
and
got
then
enough for
Canada's
Monaco.
round 10.
So yeah, Monaco and Canada. That's what Monaco is in May. So we got like 2 months if we want to think of any more. If to think of more.
We should do random wheel as well of which one
Yeah.
gets used.
I just thought of a really, really big one, and you'd have to. Honestly, if you'd get it, it'd be 100 points. The length of the race down to the exact millisecond.
That would be. Did they
If you get
release
that, you
that?
might as well just have the championship. Like,
That should be the thing. Last race of the season. That's the one we
All
pick.
or nothing.
That not all or nothing.
Only if you're
Just
behind.
maybe we'll think about it.
Also,
Sure, I'm
how
willing
do we
to.
do how do we do the full championships? Is it
It's got to be quite a few, surely.
because do we do it like 5 points for the exact position, and then for each position away you get one less? So like, let's say Hamilton finishes first, I'd get 4 points for Hamilton, you'd get 3 points, and the same for the AI.
What happens if like somebody completely drops off though?
Well, like
Like
Alonso finishes 20th.
yeah, something like that. You'd get negative.
No, we get zero.
Okay.
It'd either be it'd be points 0 to 5. Because
Mm,
honestly, any of these guys could, you know,
yeah.
any of these guys could completely change. So I'd say 5 points for bang on, 4 points for one away until
You
zero
could just
points.
put mine. But we do extra points for the drivers' championship and the constructors. That's always the big one. You can win it. Extra like 3 points if you get it right. And I think if you get it
What WhatsApp
right,
is destroying your audio? I can't hear it most of the time.
I
Well, I heard that.
knew you would. Um, so for if you get the drivers or constructors champion right, you get an extra like 3 points.
What, just because it's first?
Yeah, why not?
Sure, yeah. Um, should should it be less points? I've put these points. Should it be less for the constructors? Because literally, if Ferrari finish in the bottom half, it let's say Red Bull completely drop off, you could technically still score points if they like finish
Yeah,
eighth. So
we do like
instead of
3 then.
5, you do like 3 points.
Still technically be better off because 2.5 would be exact.
Do you want to do
So
half points?
yeah.
Ignore the fact that it says 1 points.
It says 1 point.
Extra 3 points for champion, correct?
Yeah. So
I love how half of this time is literally just been us deciding what scores points instead of what
well, we
other
haven't
people think.
justified any of our positions yet, really. Had a few comments, not real lengthy justification.
3 points for champion, and then same over here. What one of these do we want to do for Australia?
I say we do random race, so let it pick. Apart from the last race, the last race is that
The last race we do what? No way we're doing what I actually said, because that's just.
last race, 100
What if
points.
we do like last race? Actually, hold on. We can do one of them quali time down to a second.
Hmm.
Um. Uh. You said something about penalties for one of them, didn't you?
So what have we got? Pit stop, safety car retirements, fastest pit stop time. Sorry, fastest lap could work.
Yeah.
Overtakes, most gain, most loss. DOTD.
Drive of the day.
Ah. Go down to the second penalties, fastest lap time.
and then these two are on the side in case we need them.
Oh, I had one, but I forgot it. Uh, most points scored by a team.
Yeah. Okay.
Bit of a niche one, but it's one.
Imagine
Right,
we
yeah,
double that up
exactly.
and we say we have to. Imagine we have to. Imagine we do that, and then we also have to say the team. And let's say I don't know. We say Ferrari for 43 points, and then it's McLaren that gets the 43 points. No, obviously it'd just be most points scored by a team because otherwise it'd be incredibly difficult.
Mm. Mm.
There's multiple penalties that we can do because we can do like total penalties in the race, or and we could do total penalties for just one driver.
Mm. Well, it's
Do we give a point to Sauber and say slowest pit stop time?
sure. We've got a lot of opposites.
I don't even know if there's a way of calculating it because DHL do show like fastest pit stop times, but I don't know if they show all the pit stops in the race.
I mean, we could keep on track of it for that one week. We do it
Or
during
like
race.
anytime someone comes in the pits, you just write that down, write that down.
No, I'll just write down the slowest one. So say if the first pit stop was like 2.8, if the next one's like 2.2, just stay
They
with
don't always
2.8.
show the graphic though.
Most of the time they do,
Yeah, but
pretty much.
sometimes they don't, especially like if they're in a replay or something.
Mm.
Have you seen the new graphics?
No.
Tag Tag Heuer is the vice
Yeah,
president of Rolex.
does it look weird?
It looks a little bit weird. All I'll say is replay Y. When on day one, they had the replays, but the font made it look as if it was replay and Y as two different words. And then day two they fixed it, but day three they broke it again.
I'm not surprised. I mean, it probably doesn't look as weird as Man United's new stadium.
Well,
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it. I know they're talking about it. What if we
What
do
I'm gonna
like track
say,
specific ones? Like for example, Canada sometimes they get like a beaver on track or something.
ooh,
Like how many times does like for Singapore, how many times does a lizard get on the track or something?
that would be a fun one, actually.
That would be
Thing
quite
isn't
fun.
be specific to that race.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Um, I'm just gonna put track specific at the bottom. Um, how many? I'm just gonna put lizard interruptions. Um, and then Canada track specific as well. Beaver. I don't. It's not a beaver that runs on the track most of the time. I don't think. I can't
Just
find
say
one.
animal.
Yeah, animal on track.
And the animals are. Because you've got
I'm just gonna
birds as
put
well.
Canada because it's gonna be Canada specific for that one. Um,
Most money fined. Well, the amount of money fined.
oh, yeah, but then you're banking on someone actually getting fined.
Yeah, you could go zero. Who goes zero? And I'm sure we can get better ones actually.
Mm. I mean, we've now got what? 14, 16 if we need. We only need 8 more. And 2 of them are
Yeah.
track specific, so I feel like we've got to do one relating to rain.
Oh, I've got a funny one. It's actually nothing to do with the drivers, which makes it so much funnier. Amount of times Crafty says a certain word.
Oh my god, I'm not counting that.
I will. No, but it
Will
could
ya?
be a really.
Because then we have to limit that just to the race.
Yeah. As soon as the race starts, not beforehand, and as soon as P1 crosses the line.
Imagine it's like a point decider, that one. That is an interesting one, yeah, because it doesn't relate to any of the drivers at all.
Just can't think of the word. Maybe we did pick the word on the day.
We just pick a random time in one of the highlights from the previous race, and then whatever the next word he says, that's the word that he has to repeat for the prediction.
Yeah. Oh, if it's a really weird word though.
How many times Crofty says
Bank.
a specific word? Okay.
Ooh. How many replays we cut to?
Gee, you're making watching an F1 race turn into a. Oh no, did I
Analytical.
forget that?
Yeah.
Because like
Mm. Maybe we
I,
limit it so there's only a few of those.
I guarantee you're gonna forget the word that Crofty is supposed to say before we even start the race.
I have to be a short race then. Watch, it's one with a red flag.
I was gonna say pick Monaco.
um,
Have you seen Monaco's gonna is a forced two stop
yeah,
in the wet
don't know.
as well?
Ooh,
Oh, winning
I like
margin.
that. Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't know if it happens much anymore. I think the grid's a bit too close, but lapped drivers.
Yeah, right, it does rarely happen.
Well, Charles got lapped 3 of the 4 races in June, so it does happen. Um, I need to put one for rain.
For rain.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what to do. I I'm trying to make it fit around Britain. I don't know why. I don't want to put rain affected sessions. Like how many rain affected sessions were there? Because that kind of
Mm.
feels too simple. But I feel like that's the best one you can do for
How many sessions are there? There's one, two,
5.
three, four, five, six, 7.
7 if you count in each individual queue session, yeah.
And then 8 as an option for 0. It's only a 1 in 8 chance you get that right.
Well,
5 points.
we have to, because you have to put it on a weekend where there's a chance of rain as well.
No, you could say 0.
Because let's say, for example, well,
Yeah,
I can't
actually,
say this
yeah.
anymore because we did get rain at Bahrain. But let's say we go to Bahrain and we pick this prediction, and then we both get a point for saying 0.
Mm.
Ooh, we could do a prediction based on F2 and F3 that weekend.
Ooh, it might not be half bad.
I'll put rain affected sessions. F2 winner that weekend, and F3 winner that weekend. Now we only need four more because we can get rid of these two if we think of anything better.
Now this might have to happen. Ooh, a bit after the race. Most memes Craig from the race. Like big.
Hmm.
I think is how you're gonna keep track of it because you're not gonna see every meme.
Yeah.
Um.
Ooh. Guess how good the race was.
Ooh. So what? Like a rating out of 10?
Yeah, like you got to guess what the race was. So let's say,
Monaco
yeah, let's
0.
say Monaco. You got to guess what rating. On, I
How are
feel
you
like
gonna
that
do
could
the
be
rating though?
skewed. I feel like you could go safe with that. Like, let's say we just go to Austria. I feel like that'd be too easy because you could just say seven, and then that's a
It's likely to be a 7 out of
yeah.
10.
But then again, I mean, I feel like that's most of these anyway. So
Hmm.
I put quality down. I put quality time down to a second. I'm gonna put race time down to a second.
Now, should we say a minute for race time? Because it's still quite a big choice sometimes.
Yeah, we'll put it down to a minute, and then we'll do it so that each of these gets 5 points for that weekend if you get it dead on. And because it's only 5 point, we'll do race time down to a minute for like a random specific race, and then for the final race we put down to a second.
Yeah.
Race time down to the
Have
second.
they released the amount of fans?
They do the attendance, yes,
That could be one.
but I feel like they only do it. They don't do it at Monaco. I know that, and I feel like they only do it when it's a big attendance.
Hmm. Where someone's going to be always going to be
Like
bigger
for
time.
example, if I search, give me a track, and not one that would be too popular because it would definitely have said it. Because like Silverstone, I know they said it.
Maybe it's just specifically Silverstone. Oh, it's
Okay, F1
good with that.
24 G Great Brand attendance. So okay, right.
You
Okay,
do
so
it
it
to the
said
nearest 10,000.
Silverstone. Let's just pick another race like Hungary. See if it says Hungary's attendance.
Uh,
It does.
hmm.
Okay. What would be a weird one to check? Like Singapore?
Singapore.
Yeah, because it's a street circuit. Oh, okay.
That was even more accurate.
We'll just okay. We can do that. Yeah.
Why is Lewis? I
Have
know
you
that
not
video.
seen that clip?
No, I know.
Okay, so we can get rid of who gained the
What?
most and who lost the most, and now we just need one more.
Oh, um, ow, ow, ow. Oh, I just clicked. Oh. I would not count that. Um, yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. In every highlights, usually every highlights, um, they say when they talk about Charles, and almost every time they say the Monegasque.
Mm.
So we could do a prediction where it's like either at what point in the highlights does he say the Monegasque, or whether he says, or how many times he says the Monegasque in the free practice sessions.
Oh, what? You're gonna watch the FP?
No, I don't mean the practice full sessions. I mean the highlights.
Uh,
Because
oh, yeah, that could be a good one.
let me
On my
find
knees.
one. F1. I'm gonna find one, and he's not gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find one quick. Abu Dhabi. Surely he says it because you know Charles.
First practice at the final Grand Prix weekend of the season. We're back at Yas Marina, where a showdown between McLaren and Ferrari beckons the prize. A first constructors' title for either.
And the videos froze. That.
The team in decades. A slew of rookies took to the track in FP1, as so often is the case here. Next
Oh,
week, the
we
Yas
could do number of rookies in FP1.
Yeah.
I think I've crashed the website. I've crashed the browser. I'm trying to scroll with my mouse and it's not doing anything.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go.
Marina will host the post-season young driver test.
Oh,
Felipe
sorry about that.
Drugovich was in for Lance Stroll at Aston Martin, and Luke Browning made his on-track debut, taking Alex Albon's Williams for an hour.
Oh, I've got a funny one. I know this for who you think is biased, but I have a friend who's a Lewis fan.
Mm.
School. That weekend, I could ask it. One weekend, I could just ask him after a remake who he predicts to win first, or his top three.
Mm.
So we've got to guess his top three as a Lewis fan.
Okay.
It's a weird one.
Interesting. Yeah.
Thing is, all I know, I only really know that he's a Lewis fan, so it doesn't give me that much of a
Yeah.
bonus. But you have to get all three,
Mm. Yeah, I
or
know.
maybe a top five to make it harder.
Don't forget, these are only going to be worth 5 points.
Mm. Maybe a top three then. Think about it though, if you get those 5 bonus points every race weekend, that's a possible of.
Yeah, but there is no way you're going to get fastest pit stop time.
You never know.
Okay. But I just want you to guess how many pit stops were at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix?
Oh, oh, well, there's 20 drivers. It's usually a two-shot stride. So I'm going to say 43 pit stops.
This is where I can't find it out.
Oh my god.
Oh, pit stop summary. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so you can work out how many they had.
Oh, this would be the easiest way to figure out the fastest or slowest pit stop because it tells you all the.
No, it only show it. That's only the pit lane time.
Ah,
I don't know why it's why is there two of them? Hold on. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, wait, no, I understand. It's total time in the pit lane. So like Liam Lawson, it's the first time he went through and the second time he went through.
ah.
I don't know. I feel like time should have been the actual pit stop, and then total should have been the pit lane. But take away, go away.
Um,
I was gonna say, guess who's the interviewer? You got to guess who's the interviewer.
that could be a good one, actually. Yeah, I think
Yep.
that one's the best one
I don't
because
think
there's
they
quite a few
announce it
options.
online. I've
I
never seen
mean,
it
I've
anywhere.
never seen that.
Hold on. I'm gonna check if I can find out. Let's just pick Australia 2023 because we know that was it was Gunther, wasn't it? Yeah. No, Gunther. Yeah, Gunther was 24. Um, F1 Australia 2024. Uh, race finish interviewer. I can't see anything. The only thing I've found is this, and that date is after. So yeah, yeah, okay. Guess the interviewer. We happy with those 24? It looks like he froze.
I was just sitting really still.
I knew you hadn't. Yeah, I
I
think
was
those
trying to
two.
make it look so good. Yeah, I think that's good.
So pit stops, safety cars, retirements, fastest pit stop time, overtakes, how many positions, the most positions gained, the most positions lost, driver of the day, quali time down to a second. Actually, I'm going to put that down to a tenth or to like full milliseconds because down to a second is pretty easy.
Like, have you seen Brave New World yet?
I have not. I have seen though that it did save two people from. It saved people from potentially getting injured. A cinema,
What?
a cinema collapsed in on itself, um, and there were only two people watching the film. So technically, because the film was poor, there was only two people in the theater at the
What's the
time it
film
collapsed.
actually?
Yeah, I mean,
Considering Marvel recently is one of the better ones.
hmm.
Definitely back to better standards for
Ooh,
Marvel.
instead of guess the interviewer, how many special liveries for that weekend?
Ooh.
Because like, well, actually no, cause that has to be a specific weekend. But like, let's say, because normally they do something for. Well, actually no.
I don't know. That one. Because usually if anyone does a special livery weekend, it's either every team or
And it's
one team.
usually announced by this point in the weekend where we're doing predictions. So
Yeah.
guess how many special liveries there will be. Ah, I think There will be two. What? What? Why would you say that? Oh, I saw the articles the other day saying there's going to be two of them. Um, I feel like I feel like it should be better than guess the interviewer. It's the only one I'm not so sure. Well, I say the
Ah, I
only one
think
I'm
that's a
not so
good
sure
one.
about.
I think that's a good one.
The well, okay. The only one I'm not really sure about is how many times Crofty says a specific word.
Nah, that's got to be. That's a.
I,
Come on, that was you laughed at that. That was fun.
yes, because of how absurd it is.
I will. If it's like a niche word, it'll be better because we're more likely to remember it every time he says it. So if it's he only says it 5 times.
Yeah, I'm not
But if it's like
doubting that.
the
I'm not doubting if it's like a really out there word. we,
lights,
yeah, I was gonna say lights out and away we go. How many times does he say go?
no, just lights. Because if it's like Singapore,
Oh yeah.
that could work.
We instead of guess the interviewer, we have safety cars. How about red flags?
Sure, I think that's a better one.
And we
Mm.
pick like a street circuit for it or something.
Mm. What's one that's always got a lot of pressures?
I mean, because that one could be good for Baku.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Baku. That's got Baku. It's in all of it.
I love how
Mm.
you said you want to do it random for this, and we've already we've picked.
There's going to be certain ones random, certain ones that suit circuits. So might as well do it.
I mean, we can do it where it's like we randomize it, but if it picks something stupid, for example, rain affected sessions for Saudi Arabia, we roll again. But
And
apart from the final two, where it is definitely for Canada and for Singapore, and then race time down to the last second is for Abu Dhabi.
oh, I didn't think you'd hear that.
Pun?
I just heard that through
You
the
heard it through
playback.
mine.
No, I've heard everything I said back through the
Okay.
whole time.
Random
In
between.
my tail.
You ready?
No.
Whatever number it picks is whatever one it is. Okay?
Watch it be 24. Watch
Yeah.
it be 24.
It'll be 20, 23, or 24. Number 3, retirements.
Okay. Australia
Random
is
prediction.
usually.
How many retirements?
You could have just put the number.
Hmm? Oh
You
yeah,
could just
I
put the
know,
number.
but like, I don't want to be in Netherlands and then put a number because I don't know what the number's going to relate to. I'm not going to remember it. Okay, how am I going to make the? Should we just make it between me and you because I'm not gonna make the AI pick some of these. I mean, I can.
That's up to you. That one.
Well, I've got to do it now when we're doing it. How many retirements will we get?
AI, you can just random number generate for these ones, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm going to say 2.
2.
2. I'm going to say 3, aren't you? You're going to go for 3.
Well,
Hell.
last year we had 3. I'm pretty sure. Lewis, Max, and someone else. George. Although George doesn't technically count.
How?
because it was like last lap. So yeah, last year we had 3.
Zero retirement.
2023 we had 8.
Oh yeah, that was a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had 8 because they all crashed at the end. I am going to say 4.
Oh, wow.
And what numbers should I pick? Which numbers should the AI pick between? Because I'm not going to make it pick between 1 and 20.
1 to 6.
1 to 6. It picked 2.
Oh no. It's gone the same as me.
Okay. So, predictions locked in. Good luck. Thank you for putting Charles. The check will be in the post. So it is now a maximum of 37 points every weekend. Also, for the sprints, we obviously keep this, but instead of doing the teams again, should we just do the top 3 for the
Yeah.
sprint, quali, and sprint? So we only add an extra 3 predictions.
Yeah.
Well, 6. Because otherwise it's just a lot. So yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what, 37 points per weekend. 888 points maximum total.
Plus sprint.
Plus 6 sprints for
6 points. 36.
924.
You know that AI is going to show us up in this. It absolutely did show up.
It's Stroll. It is not. It is not going to show us up. Okay.
I swear, if Stroll bloody beats Alonso.
It's going to be the one and only time Stroll does it. Every other time is going to be in the gravel trap or in the grass somewhere. But yeah, okay. All done.
Au revoir.
Yeah, I'll just send a message to you on Saturday after quali asking how confident are you now about McLaren winning the championship when Ferrari get a 1-2. Yeah.
I predicted that.
Yeah, you've predicted it, so you'll be happy either way.
That's my point.
Because you'll be happy that Ferrari have got you points, but if McLaren get it, you'll be happy because it's McLaren.
Yep.
Whereas
Strategy, baby.
I will only ever be happy if Charles gets pole because, well, if Lewis gets pole as well, it's fine. But I will only ever be happy if Ferrari get pole because it will get me points.
No, but then again, if like Verstappen comes out of nowhere.
Well, I've kind of said he will come out of nowhere. Have you seen people saying he won't get close? I know you've said he will be 5th, but you said
it'll still be
you said it will be close up here. People have said Max is nowhere going to be near.
Max is nowhere going to be near. Great English there.
I only just passed my GCSEs. You know that.
You passed.
English was not my strong suit.
It's not mine either.
Yeah, but you're predicted to get higher than me.
Well, I'm just averagely better. Actually, think about that. The lows, if I get the best I can in every grade, in GCSE, sorry, the lowest I could get is a 7.
You can still see my camera, right?
No.
Oh, what? What? Because I'm screen sharing, it stopped. Oh, come on.
I just see grey. It's grey box.
That's
the line,
weird
and you're
because
like,
I just got really close to my camera. Yeah, like that.
like that.
Like that. Oh well.
What, like, scared me now?
Yeah, yeah. And then you weren't reacting, and I was thinking, it's not showing my camera. Anyway, I don't think there's
Nah,
anything else to talk about.
actually, I can prove it to you. Maths for 9, 8, but probably we'll get a 9.
I'm going to
Bio,
stop recording because it doesn't need to listen to your GCSE stuff.